Dealio, and welcome back to the channel. People at home, listen up. I have an exciting announcement. We could not be any more pumped to announce our 2023 Brush for Bucks event. If you're new to the channel or just haven't heard what Brush for Bucks is, it's basically an idea that originated from a longtime partnership we've had with our good buddies at First Light on how we can get you guys, the Hush community, out and make a positive impact for conservation and habitat improvements. In 2021, Hush and First Light applied for a grant through the state of Idaho that awarded us funding to purchase 11,600 sagebrush and bitterbrush seedlings to be later used in our 2022 Brush for Bucks event. We then sold 50 exclusive tickets to you fine folks at home that came out and helped us put those seedlings in the ground. I would say that we all had an amazing time, and all in the name of habitat improvement. The goal has and always will be to continually grow the Brush for Bucks event every year. That's why we are super stoked to announce that this year, Saturday, April 8th, 2023, in conjunction with Idaho Fish and Game, we'll be planting 30,000 sagebrush and bitterbrush seedlings in a super crucial wintering ground just north of Mountain Home, Idaho. There are approximately 27,000 deer that winter in or directly adjacent to the unit that we will be planting in. The area is within the 2013 Pony Fire, which burned 150,000 acres, all within the Danskin movement and migration area. Although some shrubs have come back, many areas remain vastly open, and the intent of this project is to improve that situation. This was historically a very good hunting area, but it has yet to recover since the fire started over a decade ago. We have just released the 120 exclusive tickets to the 2023 Brush for Bucks event. That ticket is going to cost you $100, and it's going to come with an exclusive Brush for Bucks logo t-shirt, an OnX Elite membership, lunch provided by our amazing friends at Camp Chef, a Mountain Ops Nalgene water bottle, one raffle ticket to win some amazing prizes by our sponsors, and the opportunity to come hang out with all of us and make a difference. Last year, when we released these tickets, you amazing people sold them out within 2 hours, and I'm assuming they're going to do the same this year. If you are wanting to participate in the event this year, go to our website at www.gethushin.com and purchase your tickets. As you're well aware, this winter has not been easy on our western big game. It is going to be more important than ever to get out and get boots on the ground and plants in the soil. We will see you guys there.
Man, that was a long drive. You get stiff after 8 days of hiking and a 10-hour drive. But welcome to our portion of the vlog, guys. I'm with Braden. We just got back from a big 9-day shed hunt. We got to hit 3 different spots and found a bunch of antlers. So we thought we'd do a little bit of vlog portion to give you guys a update and to get you guys hyped on shed tour. Whoa, that's my key fob. So shed tour videos are coming out soon. They're going to be launching in April, and every Sunday we're going to have a new shed hunting episode. Typically I would do day-to-day videos, but this time I think we're going to take like at least 2 or 3 days into one video, so they're going to be a little longer format, and they're going to be full of shed hunting action. Episode 1 is sweet because Casey, Logan, and Matt and myself all went in on the first big trip of the year, so that's going to be a killer one. So Shed Tour episode 1 is going to be launching first or second week of April, so stay tuned. But let me give you guys a sneak peek. Can't show you guys too much, but we brought home the bone. Got into some browns, got into some mule deer, some really good quality mule deer, but man, we worked hard for it. And this is just some whites and chalks. Literally, this place is like a yard sale, just coming home from 9 days. We got a lot of things to organize, but got this side-by-side set that was out there, just sitting there by itself. these things were on top of each other. Literally, I've only found 2 elk sets that were on top of each other, and this is one of them. So the other side's right here. But yeah, we got all kinds of stuff to show you guys on Shed Tour episodes. I'm pretty stoked to launch them, but we just got the tracks back. Those 4-wheelers have been a major key to getting into some country. It's about warming up just enough down south anyways to where we don't need them. It's time to do all the not so fun stuff and unpack this mess. But how about that, man? We got some brown elk, a couple nice sets on top, a really nice mule deer antler that you're gonna see. I got another nice brown mule deer here, and then a different year off the same buck. We got a lot of cool stuff to share with you guys, but we're gonna unload some of this. I'll show you a few things, but we're gonna get Braden back on his way home so he can start cutting the vlog and cutting some of these episodes. So welcome back, guys.
Where's your dad?
What are you doing? What are you doing, dog?
Okay,
what are you doing?
Who's that? You're not an athlete anymore? Hey, Bobby! Oh my God. Dad's home. Dad's home. Dad's home. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Woo. It's been a long time, huh? It's been like 2 weeks since I've seen Jade Pup. Oh, you excited, huh? Kate and Jade went to Pennsylvania for like 8 or 9 days, and then I was overlapped a few more days of that trip. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Oh.
What's going on? I want to hold you. Come here.
Oh.
You smell so good. Did Mom give you a bath?
I sprayed her.
Did you get a shower?
It just got.
Nice and sunny here.
So nice.
It just got like that. It was super gross.
Oh, man. Swing my truck over there and we'll show off some of these sheds. All right, we're just scratching the surface of this pile. There's a couple bomber sets down there that we're not going to show you guys. You're going to have to wait for Shed Tour, but on the last day that we really had to shed hunt hard, Braden and I found this set together. So lucky for me, I found the left side first. But you guys know the rules. Whoever finds the first side gets both. Braden scooped up this side and it was showing me his tracks on Onyx. And I had just gone underneath this one. Under it and above it, both. So just goes to show when you're out there how hard you really need to grid and zigzag to find these browns that are hidden and tucked away in the thick stuff. FedEx ad. So that's a sweet set. Keeping these in the brownie pile. This is this year's stuff right here. Another good set and single. You guys can see all that on Shed Tour too. This is another good set I picked up. And we were checking out some new country and I decided to glass this big slope, and I glassed this antler, the left. Got a good angle of it, could tell it was a nice 6-point, did a couple lines, matched him up. It was 250 yards on the Onyx. Line distance, about the same elevation, so I think these bulls were really just, you know, picking an elevation line and moving up and down the canyon, feeding and bedding. One side was in feed and the other side was in the bedding, I think. But yeah, guys, this is all stuff you'll be able to see on the Shed Tour series. There's a lot to show you in there, but again, you're gonna have to wait for Shed Tour. But if you guys are excited for shed hunting videos, let us know in the comment section. And get ready, because there's some good ones and we're just getting started. Okay, we're down to the last few. As you can see, there's some big browns. I got a big set here I'll show you guys on Shed Tour, but wanted to share this one with you.
This one's big.
Look at that bomber.
Biggest set to date. Freaking giant triple brow, as you can tell. It's just like a unique one. It follows the beam.
I know, look at that thing.
Things were in deep.
Poor guy, been sitting there for probably 5 years.
Just baking in the sun.
Chalked out a little bit, but
Waiting for me to find it. This is the cool view, just straight on.
he is
Things are
pretty.
still freaking dense. Like, things are like bricks.
Look at the G1s. Main beams are fat. This thing is pretty cool. You don't see triple brows are usually just here, but it's kind of connected to the two and then it swoops away.
Freaking sweet set though. I'm super happy about that one. Oh, they're dense.
All right, guys, well, we just wanted to share a little bit of this for the vlog, and just another reminder. I know we said this a couple times. Huge announcement coming soon. Big announcement coming soon. Some of you guys may have a clue at what it might be. Some of you may have no clue, but you guys know we like to do giveaways and give stuff away. So just be ready for our biggest announcement yet. The biggest thing we've ever done. But yeah, gonna say adios to Braden. He's gonna pack up the rest of his sheds. Got some brownies in there. He's got some deer sheds that he found on that one trip. Made it in there. So watch for shed tour, and we're gonna bounce this off to some of the other guys. Go see what everyone else is up to this week. See ya.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another vlog. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Wednesday. The sun is finally shining today. It's the first time in a long time. Utah continues to get pounded by snow. If you guys want the latest weather update, our mule deer continue to be in terrible shape. We're really hoping the sun comes out a little more often, start getting the snow melted. But I can tell you the last week here, more even where Matt and Braden are up in the kind of mountainous region, we just keep getting hammered with snow. So spring doesn't feel like it's going to come, but Matt and I are doing some errands today. We're going to take you guys along, so join us. Let's go. It's a fun day today. We're at Moto United here in Salt Lake and got a special delivery. Been waiting on this thing for a year and a half, and yeah, she's finally here. All right, guys, this is the first look at the Defender we just picked up today. I'll give you guys a little walkthrough here. The biggest difference I mentioned earlier is the enclosed cab. So it's got the full enclosure, which is amazing. Cannot wait to put that into use. Oh, she's a beaut. This one's only the two-door variety, but I love it. It's perfect for like two guys, obviously. It's got all the bells and whistles when it comes to like the HVAC unit, which is going to be huge. These windshields are really great because you can just kind of pop them up partially or flip up all the way if you want to really get things going in the summertime and it's not super dusty. But man, it's got the winch, it's got obviously the four-wheel drive, it's kind of pretty much everything we need. The Defender has been a perfect like hunting rig. We've got the Commander too, which has been cool. It's a little bit more dynamic on like off-road capabilities, but I still gravitate towards the Defender for what kind of we do on a day-to-day basis. And you know, most of the time we're taking the Can-Am units as just a tool to get from like where we're parking the truck and maybe a crummy dirt two-track road to where we want to go start like hiking. And so it's just a tool to get from point A to point B in a more efficient way. And man, these things ride like a dream. It's crazy like what they can withstand as if you've ridden one, you kind of know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this thing's freaking killer. Matthew, first impressions?
First impressions, would have to say favorite features, obviously a windshield wiper and some washer fluid there. The headliner, which is going to be awesome for audio purposes. It's even got a dome light up there.
Yep.
Bigger tires for more clearance. I don't know. First impressions are this thing's sick. I think it's street legal. Is it? I don't know. Or are these just headlights? Turn the headlights on. Oh, those are just part of your headlights, like your fog lights.
Yeah.
Thought those were blinkers for a minute. Dang, dude. First impressions are super sick. We'll add some of our bed accessories like our bed rack or a rifle holder, I'm sure. Just those bed racks are sweet because you can add a cooler on top and still have the whole bed for our hunting gear. But
worth the wait. Like I said, it's been a couple years. You guys are going to want to stick around and stick with us. April 9th, which is a Sunday here coming up real soon. We have a very large announcement, and I think everybody that has followed our channel for quite some time will be excited to hear what we are going to announce. So stay tuned. April 9th is the big day coming up. Also big news is our Brush for Bucks event. So tickets, by the time this vlog goes live in the next few days, there might be 1 or 2 tickets available. We're getting most of them sold. So last year, if you guys recall, we did 50 tickets. It was kind of our test run on this new Brush for Bucks initiative. This year, a lot of new things happened. So we partnered with the Mule Deer Foundation, primarily to become our 501c3 nonprofit partner. That way, anybody that would like to make a monetary donation that maybe can't make the event can do so in a tax-deductible fashion. We also did for those guys to try to help us expand the Brush for Bucks initiative beyond what we've been able to do, and hopefully maybe jump into some new states. You'd love to do one in Utah in the future. I know, certainly opportunities everywhere, whether it's Nevada, Idaho, you name it. So we'll kind of continue to work with those guys and expand the footprint above and beyond just planting bitterbrush and sagebrush. Like, what other kind of winter range improvements could be made? That could be fencing, that could be emergency feeding like we've had to do this year. There's a lot of ways we could go with it, but we're super excited. So this year we sold 125 tickets. We've got over $13,000 worth of prizes we're going to raffle off. It's going to be a one-day event on Saturday, April 8th from 10 a.m. to probably like 5 o'clock usually. And we're going to cook you guys lunch provided by our friends at Camp Chef. We're doing wild bison burgers. Our buddy Ty Stubblefield has supplied the bison burger for us. And it's just going to be a great, awesome time to get out in the field this spring, boots on the ground, doing good things in a critical winter range habitat. All right, so we've been doing a little behind the scenes shoot going on. We have a bunch of new merchandise that's going to be hitting the website on Sunday, the 9th of April. So keep an eye out for a bunch of new great designs. We got a lot of archery themed stuff. And since we were taking photos, kind of got us looking at this year's bow setup. So this is the Hoyt VTM, it's 31. This is their aluminum model. Basically the kind of next version up from last year's Ventum Pro, which was my favorite bow I've ever shot. I ended up giving that one away to Braden though. Braden needed a bow, and all the years we've been fortunate enough to work with Hoyt and also do This Is Hush, kind of my little thing that I enjoy doing is I gift every single bow that I've ever gotten. So since 2015 through today, I don't own any bows except for the ones I'm shooting for this year. I make it a point to try to give them to somebody who has never shot a bow before, family or friends that are in need of an upgrade, or somebody just, like Braden, who just was looking to buy a new bow. And I said, here, man, just have this one. So I love doing that. All my best friends are shooting my past bows. Fortunately, we're all kind of built the same way. But so I've got the VTM 31. It's in the new bourbon color. We've done some bow builds on this. I don't have it completely sighted in yet, but I'm going to run the UltraView scope on it again, just like last year. And that will be kind of my setup number 1. Option 2 is, this is my last year's bow. This is the RX7 Carbon. And I did a bit of a change. I was trying the Garmin sight on it, and I decided I didn't like the Garmin sight. So we've got the dialed, I'm going to butcher the name, Arxos? I don't know how to say it, but anyways, it's the dialed system. I got to tell you, like the look of it is just really sleek. This is a 3-pin that they have as an option. The carbon bows that Hoyt's made over the years are just super fantastic. Gotta love them for like late season, obviously reduction in weight. And this is gonna be my secondary setup. So I've got an option to shoot certainly any place where electronic sights are not legal. You can convert the UltraView, so I don't want to misstate there by any means, but I'll probably just leave these set up as 1 and 2. And I like to have a backup bow during the season anyway. So that's kind of what we got going on this year. I don't know. I'd never have had a preference one way or another versus carbon versus aluminum, but I just know last year's Venom Pro is the favorite bow I've ever shot. Man, we're excited for the spring and the summer. We're going to be doing a lot of archery shooting. We're going to hopefully do at least a couple TAC events this year. We'll make sure to announce that on our mobile app under our events tab. And then, yeah, man, before you know it, fall's going to be here. So that's Matty and I's little section of this week's vlog. We hope you guys have enjoyed it. Again, we appreciate the continued support, and we'll catch you guys next week.